Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news that election protests in both Kinston and Morehead City could be decided by tomorrow. Now, mayor races in Kinston and Morehead City, along with city council race in Kinston, remain up in the air because of election protests. The Morehead City race, unofficial results show Lee Stiles defeated Mayor Jerry Jones by 1 vote. Jones says there were several people not allowed to vote on election day by precinct workers. He is asking the state to either allow 2 voters who were turned away to vote post-election or have a new election. Stiles has said he would favor a new election. In the Kinston mayor's race, Maria President says Kareem Moore does not live in the city and should not be sworn in as the new mayor. Other protests involve city council candidate Carla Blackwell, who says there were many irregularities in the November 4th election and that a lot of evidence presented to the county elections board was not considered. The swearing in of the new mayor and council members has been put on hold because of the appeals. The State Board of Election meets at 9 a.m. in Raleigh. And now we want to turn our attention to the holidays. Of course, we've got Christmas coming up next week. Hanukkah is happening as we speak, and many Americans are looking to travel for the holiday season. If that includes you, Emily Akeda has more on what you need to know before you head out the door this holiday season, traveling either far or near wherever you're headed.
There's no place like home for the holidays, but families are hoping getting there won't be a bumpy ride in a record-setting travel season. To meet demand, airlines are adding 72,000 seats every day during the holiday rush. That's anticipated to see a staggering 52+ million passengers. American, which is introducing a new aircraft to its fleet this week, says it spent months preparing for de-icing operations at key cold weather airports. That preparation already being put to the test. A blast of bitter cold and snow wreaking havoc across the Northeast. On Sunday, more than 10,000 flights delayed and another 1,500 canceled.
I've been in JFK now for 12 hours.
The Fryer family is heading to California with 4 kids and 2 goals in mind: get to the airport and depart on time.
You can pay for your bags ahead of time. You can check in ahead of time. You can make sure your seats are where they need to be ahead of time.
Weather isn't the only pressure on the system this holiday season. Air traffic controller shortages remain a concern, with the FAA saying Monday it plans to hire another 2,200 plus trainees in 2026. In the meantime, officials say
the best way to ensure a smooth trip through the security screening process is to arrive early and be prepared,
which includes bringing a real ID or passport to avoid hiccups at security. Still, the vast majority of Americans will hit the road to reach their holiday destination, thanks in part to an early Christmas gift at the pump. The national average for a gallon of gas dropping below $3 this month for the first time in 4 years.
We filling up a whole tank for less than $40 tonight.
While holiday cheer at some airports has come in the form of Hertz's so-called Gold Squad, de-stressing travelers ahead of takeoff.
That squad looking pretty cute. Well, let's take a look at your weather forecast. As far as sky conditions go today, not really seeing a whole lot of change from yesterday. Fewer clouds, yes, but yesterday was mostly sunny. Today is completely sunny. Are we really telling too much of a difference? No, probably not. The bigger difference is in your wind direction. That, of course, is impacting your air temperatures, sending them into the 40s today. Right now, again, we've got clear sunny skies across pretty much the entirety of the state, but the west is looking like the clouds could be filtering in later on tonight into tomorrow morning. For us, we've got another round of sunny skies planned for at least the first half of your Wednesday. Cloud cover will become more noticeable as we head into your Wednesday afternoon. Current air temperatures right now in the mid to upper 40s across most of the east. We do have Kenansville out ahead of the pack right now at 50 degrees, 53 in Stumpy Point, 48 in several areas. We've got New Bern, Swan Quarter, Kinston, Goldsboro, Greenville, Rocky Mount, all coming in at 48 degrees, 45 right now in Roanoke Rapids, as well as Ahoskie. We've got 46 in Edenton, 43 right now in Manteo. Overall, a fairly comfortable day compared to where we were yesterday, as many of us were between around 15 to 20 degrees colder than where we're at right now. So just try to remember back to yesterday how cold it was and appreciate the work that the southwesterly winds are currently doing. Yeah, they're only coming in at about a 3 to 6 mile per hour clip, but at least it's warming us up. At least they're going to be, again, sticking around through Wednesday. Now, as that high moves off the coast, again, we'll continue to see that southwesterly wind remain in place. Then this cold front starts to move into the east, and that is going to increase our cloud cover for one. It will eventually increase our opportunities for raindrops. But as far as extensive rain, not really looking likely. We've got, again, an opportunity for a few spotty showers, maybe a downpour or two coming up over the tail end of Thursday. That will lead into Friday as well. For this afternoon, air temps in the upper 40s. Coming up for tomorrow, we're looking more at the 50s. Looking forward to it. Later on tonight, though, we will be dropping back down below freezing. Air temps likely in that freezing territory by the time we reach midnight tonight. Waking up to the upper 20s tomorrow morning. But by the time we reach noon, 53 degrees. Going to be feeling pretty nice out there, thanks to, again, the combo of the southwesterly winds and the sunshine. And, of course, the heat we're going to gain today will help kind of springboard us a little bit higher coming up for tomorrow. Let's take a look at your full 8-day forecast. It's going to be, again, a warmer than average weekend on Sunday, but Saturday we're going to be pretty close to our seasonal average. Normal this time of year is the upper 50s, so we're sitting in the mid 50s, not all that shocking. Going to again see warmer than average weather on Thursday as well as Sunday, Friday as well, and then we cool back down again as a week, well, I wouldn't call it a weak cold front, but a relatively dry cold front is going to be moving in late Sunday evening, giving us that slim chance of rain, but more so it's going to have an impact on your air temperatures, knocking things back down about 10 degrees from Sunday into both Monday and Tuesday of next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.